What's happening, HT Nation? Welcome to another Tutorial Tuesday where we're talking about interrupt cards. Like last week, we're talking about interrupt cards, but this week we're talking about in a battle, using them to help you in the surprise attack against your opponent after they declare war on you. So, say your opponent has an Explorer card and is transporting an army over to your land to take over, let's say in this instance, Colombia. Now, Colombia, they're not that strong. They have 3 people, no armies. This is a whole army coming against you. Now, say I have these 3 people. Their attack or their defense would be 1,360 versus 3,000. Okay, so I'm in trouble, right? So in order to combat that, I'm going to use an interrupt card to help me overcome that. I could use something like the Vietnam War. It says interrupt. When played, send any one army already in play to fight in any country under attack for 1 turn. Boom. That was easy. I played this from my hand. This had to be in my hand at the time. I play it down, interrupt, bring the Nicaragua Contras over there. Automatically, they're defending that land. Well, here's the thing. Now we have 2,000 more, so we have 1,360. So we have 3,360 versus their 3,000. Uh-oh. Maybe it wasn't enough. 3,400. Okay, so in that case, that wouldn't have helped. So what if I played another interrupt card? Or actually, what if my other opponents, say I have a 3rd opponent, and they said, hey, I want to help out me. I want to play King Godfred. He's an interrupt. But this is something that an opponent can help you and can offer to have him work for you. So this one says interrupt. If an opponent gives you one character card, Godfred will defend one of their lands until the next turn. Now here's the thing. If opponent, let's say John, who's not attacking me at the time, he says, hey, I'm offering you this card. He'll give you everything you need in order to beat that attack, but you have to give me a card. Okay. It doesn't say it has to be an active card, so it could be something in my hand. So I can say, you know what, I have a truce interrupt card. I want to give that to you. I guess we wouldn't need that one. I'll show you that later. I have this card. I want to... That was not a character. Look at that. Okay, I'm giving you Aaron Burr, which will give me the ability to duel. Or maybe it's an army, or sorry, a conqueror or a leader, someone really strong. If I offer that to my opponent, he accepts. King Godfred will help me defend this land for 1 turn. And automatically I would win that attack. So that's a 2nd interrupt card. But let's say my opponent didn't offer me that card. Say I had to choose another way of winning. What if I played something like Booker T. Washington? Interrupt. If a leader card occupies your opponent's attacking land, Booker facilitates a 1-time truce. Dang it. That one won't work either. Look, there's no leader in that land. It's not a land, it's an explorer bringing people over. Booker T. Washington, if there's a leader, you would have been great, but it doesn't help me in that one. Here we go. Here's a great one. Well, before I go to Harriet Tubman, let's go to the Bill of Rights. Interrupt, increase your defense strength by 500 points. I needed 100 points more. I got it. This gives me 500, so it's a little bit more. I would have won that battle. Great. What if I use this card? 100 Years War. Interrupt. One of your opponent's character cards loses all abilities, attack, and defense points for 1 turn. Now it says character card, so an army, again, it's not a character. It's not classified as one, but Gus Grissom is. 3,000 versus 3,360. I would have won. So that's a great one to use. That would have made me win that attack as well. Then there's these 2. Stop the effects of any... Sorry, this is Paul Revere. Stop the effects of any army or conqueror card's abilities against your country. Come as, or continue as long as he is in play. Okay, so conqueror card or army card, the abilities. This is the abilities. Sad thing is, we're not counting the abilities, we're just counting the attack points. That one wouldn't have worked. Okay, Paul Revere, you didn't really work. But Harriet Tubman, you did. This is another one that would have made me win. Interrupt. For this turn only, if you lose in defending your land, you evade all negative effects. Which means, when I would have sent somebody to the discard, if I lost, because I played Harriet Tubman, I wouldn't lose anybody. But here's the thing. You see how there's 4 people here? If I played Harriet Tubman, I'd have to find someone to remove, to return, or replace. So if I didn't play Gutenberg this exact same turn, I could discard him, play Harriet Tubman there, automatically I'd win. 100 Years' War would go in the active area, and so would the Bill of Rights. Because they're not people and they're not land, they go in the active area, and so in that way, I would have won. So those are some interrupt cards that help you in your strategy to win against an opponent's attack. They surprised you by using Explorer. They weren't in the same continent. They used an Explorer, they came over here. There you go. They surprised you, you just surprised them back, and you won. Good job. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. If you have any comments or questions, add them to the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow actually. Take care. Bye.